welcome back. It's Shelby and today we are making a customized ceramic mug. So I have my little ceramic mug. You can get these basically anywhere. You just need a white ceramic mug. And then I'm going to be using my glass paint that I used for my painting wine glasses video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it above. But basically I've got these and the brand I think is Pebeo or Vitrea. I'm not sure, it says both. But I have blue, yellow, and red that I'm using for this project. And yeah, basically I'm just gonna be making a cute little mug by painting the paint on, and then you bake it and we'll see how it turns out. But I'll link everything you need down in the description if you want to make your own, along with my socials. As always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and let's get going. Okay, so you're going to want to shake your paints, same as you would with literally any paint or nail polish or anything. Make sure it hasn't separated. Go ahead and open it up. We're gonna start painting here. I'm going to kind of keep it away from the rim, even though these are intended for like glasses and plates and things of that nature. You know, it's always better just to like not have the paint near exactly where your mouth is gonna go. So maybe keep that in mind when you're doing your own project. And that would include, I would assume, anything you do with like Sharpie mugs or anything like that, like just leave yourself a little area where your mouth is actually gonna go. Another great thing about these paints is they are dishwasher safe if you put them on the top shelf, so it just makes cleaning your personalized mug so much easier. So yeah, now that we've got that out of the way, the disclaimer, I'm gonna start painting. I'm gonna go in first with my yellow, and basically I just like opened the cap and turned it over because there's a little bit of paint in there. And then I'm gonna take my little brush and I'm just making little yellow flowers and then some red hearts and some blue polka dots. I thought that'd be cute. So I'm just gonna do a little 5-petal flower, just like that. And basically I'm just pressing my brush down and lifting it up. That wasn't even in frame at all, sorry. And lifting it up to make the little petal shapes. You can go in and fix it up if you want a little bit, and then just take out the center, just a touch. So I'm brushing from the outside of the petals in towards the center to give me a little bit of that flower shape and a little bit of that center of the flower look. So it's a little bit thicker on the edge of the petals. But yeah, I'm basically just going to be repeating that. Just kind of hold and press, just like that. So that's kind of what the flower looks like, and then you just shape it with your brush by like going to the edge and pulling in a little bit. And you can go over it a couple times if you don't quite get the shape you want, like that's a little lopsided, so just press your brush in again. And then drag the paint towards the center again. This is also going to help thin it out so your paint doesn't like, you know, dry at different consistencies. But yeah, so that's flower number 2. It goes pretty quickly. Like that's one great thing about this project is you can have like a really cute personalized mug relatively quickly. So we're gonna do the same thing. We also want to leave some room because I'm doing some hearts too because I think they're adorable. They're a great little shape. So this one is a little bit wonky. I've got a shrimpy petal and a long petal, so I'm just going back in on the shrimpy one and making it a little bit bigger. So that's all you have to do there. Brush in with the flowers, and we are halfway done already. So pretty quick, pretty fast. And I wasn't planning it, but I'm actually doing like a zigzag pattern with the flowers. I was just kind of doing that for spacing. Like I did the first one at the bottom, so the second one I did a little bit further up, and then I like went down again, and that was not intentional at all. But it's such a cute little design that I'm gonna roll with that. There we go. And the beauty about these projects is they do look great, but they also look like that little bit of homemade touch. So if the flowers aren't perfect and don't look completely stenciled on, don't worry about it. They're not meant to look stenciled on. They're meant to look like a personalized little item that you made either for yourself or for a gift. And they're super cute and they turn out great. So don't worry about it. If it's just like a little bit different on one or another, it didn't turn out quite how you were looking for, then it's just unique and it's perfect. All right, that's it. We are done with our flowers. Ooh, that one messed up. Check that out. Not my greatest, but that's okay. So like I said, we're just gonna go back in with the petals and just make it a unique little flower. Just like that. Now it looks great. So these are the flowers, all done. I go in and add some hearts. So I'm just gonna cap my yellow. I've already shaken my paints and I'm just setting my brush to the side. I pulled out 3 brushes because I was smart today and actually prepped my project well. So just opening this up and then have a little brush here. Just gonna dip it, and I guess the trickiest part is like not touching what you've already painted with your hand. So I'm just gonna do little tiny hearts. Just like that. How cute is that? So I do that just by touching a little V like that. I try to do it on camera, but I feel like that's not gonna work because I can't see. There we go. So just like that. So super cute. They actually kind of look like little butterflies, which I guess makes more sense around the flowers, but I like hearts, so they're gonna be hearts. And these aren't really gonna have any particular place around my flowers as far as one near one or two or being in a particular pattern. I'm just kind of filling in the space where I think it needs a little heart, just drawing a little V with the red, connecting it at the bottom, and it's turning out pretty well. Ooh, that one didn't. The funny thing is, well, I guess not funny because everyone experiences it, but as soon as you say you're doing something well, it completely just messes up. Like, does anybody else experience that? As soon as I'm like, oh, hey, I'm doing a good job at this, completely fail. So yeah, I guess don't compliment yourself in public, but there we go. My hearts are done. So cute. And now I'm just gonna go in and add some blue polka dots, and then we will be ready to get this thing baking, and I will explain how to do that. But basically just preheat your oven while your mug is in it so that it doesn't crack. That's like the biggest thing. And then just follow the instructions. You do need to let these sit for like, it says overnight, but I'm using a very thin layer and not that much paint, so I'll probably just let them sit a few hours. But then you put them in the oven, preheat it while it's in the oven so that it doesn't crack, bake it, and then let it cool completely in the oven, again, so that it doesn't crack, and when it's completely cool, then you pull it out and take a look. So yeah, just a little pro tip there. This brush I feel like is what's gonna mess up my project. Can you see that? Like the little hairs that are sticking out. I'm gonna use it anyway, but yeah, I feel like that's not my smartest move. But you know, live daringly, right? So we're just gonna do little blue dots. I could actually probably do other little hearts too, but nope, little blue dots. And we'll just kind of vary the placement of them and I guess the size, because that's how it's working out. So just lightly press your paintbrush against the mug and release it, and that's what's gonna give little blue dots. How cute is this looking? Oh my god, it's so fast, so easy, and adorable. There we go. Oh, I'm getting a double dot because, can you see that? The little hairs on the brush got double dipped and now I'm getting a double dot. That's still cute, but I'm gonna pull it off because only half the mug is gonna have a double dot and the other half won't. And that just, I don't know. I mean, this isn't like super symmetric, but that's a little like too asymmetrical for me to have some of them be identically spaced double dots and some of them not be. So we're just gonna go back in and make as many little blue dots as we want to fill in any of the white gaps that don't have a flower or a heart. And that's it. That is basically done. Check this out. So this is what it looks like before it's getting fired. Fired, it's going in the oven, it's just being baked. But I'm gonna let this sit out for a couple hours, and then I will catch back up with you guys when I put it in the oven and pull it out, just so you can see how it turns out and how all of the colors ended up. So while your oven is still cool, go ahead and put your mug on the rack, and then we will start the preheating. So basically you want to heat this at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. So we will let that preheat with the mug inside the oven, set it for 40 minutes, and then let it entirely cool down with the mug still inside the oven. All right, so I just pulled it out of the oven. I let it cool down in there completely, so it's basically just completely cool to the touch. Totally done, and here's how it turned out. Isn't that adorable? Super excited for this. This is so cute. This is just like the best little tea mug ever. It's so like bright and cheerful and ready for spring. It's got the little hearts. This one's my favorite, that one right there. So cute. So easy to do. You saw me paint it. I just did that in real time on the camera, so whatever that took, like 5-6 minutes tops. Pop in the oven, make sure that you let it warm up with the oven and cool down with the oven. That's like the main and only trick for this, and keep it away from the lip. Top shelf only when you put this in the dishwasher, but that's it. This is it. That's the whole personalized mug craft. So cute. I love it. I'm excited for it. I'll put a couple of pictures at the end, but this is what it looks like. So I hope you like the craft. I'll link everything you need, including the type of paint I used, down in the description along with my socials. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you want to see more crafts, DIY, home decor videos like this. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.